Assalamualaikum and good evening to our lecturer Miss Fahana and to my fellow friends. Okay, so today we are going to do our last video, which is we are going to conclude the best topic that we want to choose for the past four topics that we did the videos. And firstly, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Faris.
My name is Azam.
My name is Melissa.
My name is Masniza.
My name is Najwa.
And my name is Nur Najwa.
Okay, and we are from Group 6.
Group 6.
Okay, so before we jump into our conclusion and discuss about which topics are the best, I'm going to recap our issues and also the song that we chose. Okay, so first issues we discussed about environment issues, and the song we picked was Earth Song by Michael Jackson. The next issues is suicide issues, and the song we picked was 1-800 by Logic. The third issues is cyberbullying issue, and the song we chose is Invisible by Cliff Harrington. Last but not least, we chose homeless issue, and the song is Homeless by Ed Sheeran. Okay, so today we are going to do our last video, which we are going to choose the best topic out of the 4. So anyone want to start? Well, Azam,
I will start with
you can start.
Opinion. So basically we have 4 world issues right here. So in my point of view, I would like to choose cyberbullying issue, but with the song chosen Invisible by Cliff Harrington. Sorry. So basically the reason I choose cyberbullying issue because we are living in this modern technology days where everything is on our fingertips. All info, everything is on our fingertips. So to me, it is not a good environment, not a good practice by everybody to commit cyberbullying, because we are living in a world who want genuinely peace, and especially when what I want to ask, what do you get from bullying others in the cyber? Because I don't see any benefit right there. You are not somebody is important to make somebody feels bad about what he or she is right now at the moment. And to me, cyberbullying issues also can make somebody to commit suicide in further, because suicide comes from depression. When you bully somebody get depressed, and the last option is suicide. That's basically my reason.
Furthermore, I agree with your point, because now we live in the day with social media. Everything is social media, Facebook, Instagram, and if anyone did anything wrong, people will post about it and bash the one that do wrongs, right?
We should educate our people.
We should actually if someone do anything wrong, we should actually advise or do good thing, or control that thing.
Talking nicely doesn't cost you a penny, bro.
Because
doesn't cost you a penny.
Cyberbullying will affect the society. It will affect the person itself. Even though the person is doing anything wrong, doing wrong things, we should talk nicely and not cyberbullying. It's a wrong thing to do. It's against the moral value.
Basically, cyberbullying not only affect your mental health, is also physical. To me, when it comes to suicide, it's already physical. That's my point.
Alright, thank you Azam for your point. So next one, Najwa, Zamri,
anybody?
Wawa, Mas, would like to share?
Okay, so so I will go with mine. So my opinion is I will choose suicide. So I think the suicide is so as in our previous video, as Paris said in the video, is the rate of suicide is increasing now. So the reason why I choose the suicide, because overall the suicide is mainly can be happen through our emotional, by our emotion. So for example, the victim of cyberbullying might be involved in suicide that can cause the person in depression. So when the victim facing the problem, when the victim facing the cyberbullying problem, so they can only think that if they die, the problem will be over.
Understood.
So they can.
So you think the only way to escape from the problem is by suicide?
Yeah.
By suicide, yes.
I got your point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a nice
that's mine.
point.
That's a
Okay.
point of view. Right.
So
anybody
next.
want to continue?
Okay. I choose topic homeless, which is by Azam Song last week,
Okay.
because the song give me a lesson that sometimes you have to realize that you can help everybody even if you want to, because not everyone wants to be helped. Okay, if you spend time with someone who is inspirational for long enough, then the effect will rub off on you, just like the homeless people. Just like the homeless people experience, the same goes in the opposite direction away. The same goes in the opposite direction too. Imagine if we could get a homeless person away from the environment for a few days. Do you think it will help them to change the situation? And I think what I learned is homeless people also have their own life, so that we cannot judge for what we see, but we don't know how they survive every day. So that's all.
We cannot judge, but we can help.
Yeah.
We cannot
Okay,
judge.
thank you for your sharing.
Justification.
Okay, next. Okay, we are going to continue with Melissa.
Alright.
From my opinion, I took environmental issue because environmental nowadays are very big issue for me, because greater exposure than before. Nowadays there are many plants, animals are going to extinct, and the green plants, green world was very decreasing. Maybe our future children or grandchildren may
Cannot
not
enjoy,
exit
yeah.
to see them. So nowadays also problem because of air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and also we cannot get oxygen, clean air.
All this pollution come from us.
Yes. So I think this issue is the
Best issue
best
that
issue
you
from my opinion.
Okay. Alright. So next, Najwa. What do you like to go last?
Okay, I would like to choose suicide issue. Same goes to Najwa. Since Mas choose homeless and Mel choose environment. Okay, I choose suicide because it's related to all issues, which is cyberbullying, homeless. If you ask homeless person, if you search their background, they are mostly from depression, from broken family, and they will go to suicide. Same goes to cyberbullying, which is when they are stressed with social media, with their friend, then out they go to suicide. So I choose suicide issues is the best to look out for. We all need to conclude.
Okay. So now, next.
Turn, bro.
Okay, so now I would like also to choose the suicide issue, because in my point of view, the suicide issue is something that people care less about. It is too little awareness, because people think that suicide issue is not a big thing. It's just in the people's mind or anything. But if it happens, it will affect a lot of people. Like just now Najwa said, they will think, the people that suicide will think, their problem will go away, but actually they will create more problems to the thing that they left behind in this world. So I would like to do more awareness on that. I would like to see more awareness on that, because I think it's a big issue. Do you agree on that?
To be honest, it comes to my mind just now where suicide issue is bigger than cyberbullying issue, where when you get bullied in the cyber, you get stressed out, you get depression.
It's actually
connected.
connected.
And then your family members don't understand you because what? Social media, it's just social media. And then if this continue day by day, night by night, somebody might get a really stressful depression, and might commit suicide.
Yeah, but I actually like the point of Melissa. Yeah, but I think suicide issue is the best because everything other small issues will lead to suicide, and suicide is actually the last net before people commit suicide. The depression and everything is the last net. So we need to create more awareness on suicide issue.
Yeah.
Because it's
Definitely.
big. Yeah, it's increasing. It happens all around the world.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I also agree with your suicide topic because if environment can save in many ways, but a life go means we cannot save. So I think suicide is the most dangerous on this earth.
Exactly.
Alright.
So can we jump into our conclusion?
Sure.
Okay.
So
what do you
now
guys think?
all of you guys agree to suicide issue?
Yes, suicide issue.
Okay. So we conclude our discussion that we are going to choose suicide issues is the best issue out of all the 4 issues. So the song that we chose on suicide issue was 1-800 by Logic. Okay. So I think that's all from us. Yeah.
This is our last.
This is our last video. Thank you so much. So yeah, sorry, I'm going to repeat again that we choose suicide issue out of the 4 topics. We conclude, everyone agreed to conclude that that topic is the best issue. So yeah, I think that's all from us.
Yep.
This is our last video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.